Hi everyone, I'm Mark with Artisan Restoration, and I am down in Peterson, Iowa, looking at a little log cabin. It's like 20 by 15, just small, but it's on the National Register, so that makes it cool. Let's take a look. Some logs have been replaced already. This has never had any siding on it, and that's the reason it's in such bad shape. Uh, there's all different kinds of chinking on here. We got some of the original material here. It's actually, well, this one's loose, but it's holding up better than this acrylic stuff somebody put in here, and didn't clean it up very good, so it's all falling out. But I got a little diagram with our logs we have to replace. Um, to me, the ones, well, the first thing that we got to look at is all the corners that are missing, and these are saddle notch corners, which I don't know, makes them a little bit easier to do or to copy. And these are all oak logs, so despite the huge check in this one here, it actually feels pretty solid, but I'm sure it's rotten down inside. So that one's going, the one above it's gonna go, and this one over the window, I'd like to replace that one too, but it's probably pretty solid, but it's just bowed in so dang bad, making a whole wall crooked. And these are all, well, let's just finish the outside before I talk about the inside. Here we got a totally missing corner, and the log's bad as well. I think this one here we're going to replace, even though it's still got a crown on it. The rest of it's shot. Over here, this one's gonna get pulled. We gotta fix the entrance to the door a little bit. We got a few bad ones here that's gotta go, and chinking everywhere is failure. They did some of it's in tight. They might have put some nails in there. Some of it's got to go, and I think we're gonna use masonry chinking. You put it in properly, and you get a nice slope on it like this. Like this stuff here is solid, so I don't understand why, but maybe they had a few nails laying around and they put them in there first. The hard thing about masonry chinking is it's really hard to do small little joints like this, because it's hard to get wire mesh in there, which is what holds all of our material in place. We staple it in there about 4 times more to the top log than to the bottom log. So if it breaks loose, it breaks loose from the bottom log, just like this did. Because with the natural slope on the logs here, water can't get in there unless we have a low gravity day and water starts to run uphill all of a sudden. So anyhow, the inside here, well, we have to replace the foundation. Well, we have to put a foundation underneath it. I think there's rocks underneath here, a little cement on the outside, and we got permission to pull the floor and do some of this work from the inside. I'm not sure if we're going to put a beam underneath there and jack up the beam, or if we're just going to put dunnage in the corners and lift the bottom log from that. there's advantages to each of them. But anyhow, these logs are hewn flat on the inside, and they're left natural on the outside. This replacement log, they didn't do that too. Buddy, what you got there? Some critters in the crawl space? I bet. And lots of critters down there. See how so all the outsides are natural. It's just the insides that are hewn flat. And I've got a bunch of logs that are like that. They're called sleepers. They're from an old barn frame. And anyway, we'll be using those for our replacement logs here. Anyhow, thanks for watching, folks. We'll be starting this next week, and I'll be doing some more videos on this very project. So keep watching. Thanks.